Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews, and welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today I'm reviewing a beer that can only be found in one retail outlet. This is from the Shipyard Brewing Company out of Portland, Maine, and this is their Waterfront Brewing Blonde Ale. Comes in with an ABV of 4.8% ABV. And that is about all I know about it, except for the fact that this appears to be brewed exclusively for the Hannaford grocery store shopping chain. Hannaford has dozens of stores around Maine, New Hampshire, into Vermont a little bit, Massachusetts. So it's a fairly regional grocery store chain, and it's one that I shop at quite regularly. There are two other beers with the Waterfront label on them. Several years ago, you could buy Shipyard brewed Tremont brews, which were also sold at the Hannaford grocery store chain. So, but the only thing I can tell you about this does tell you what the ABV is on the side, which I've already said, and it does give a date of expiration on the side of the label. In this case, it says expires January of 14. This is a blonde ale. So I figured I'd try it out. I have had this already off camera, so I'll have it on camera and kind of give you my assessment. Again, this is brewed for a store, so you know, it's probably very similar to their Trader Joe's gets some beers brewed for them, and the 7-Eleven chain, and there are other breweries that brew beers exclusively for a particular retail outlet, and this is the one that Hannaford uses. So, giving it a pour. There we go. It is a kind of nice label, though, with this sort of old, you know, 19th century style boat on it. It's kind of a neat label. Anyway, so checking out the look, I have here a kind of a pale yellow, almost olive color, slightly cloudy. I have no idea if this is an unfiltered ale or if it's just a bit of chill haze on this or not, but pale yellow for the most part, kind of olive in color as well, and you know, a moderate white foamy head. Checking out the aroma. Getting a good malty character to it, but I'm also getting a kind of buttery and biscuit activity. You know, it smells a bit like melted butter, you know. And that may just be the style of malts they use, but that's the aroma I'm getting. Like a melting butter for popcorn or something. And, you know, and then it's a good malty character. The hops are more behind the scenes. In fact, they're almost difficult to find at all on the nose. So let's check out the taste. Body-wise, light to medium, and it's got a semi-sweet sort of forward malty character, and again that sort of buttery flavor as well. But the hops have a subtle low to moderate bitterness, lower bitterness I should say, kind of coming up on the end, ending dry, lingering momentarily. Yeah, just a bit of a slight lingering characteristic for the hops. You know, it's really more of a malt forward, buttery type flavor and aroma. No spices that I can pick up, but blonde ales really aren't meant to be spicy. They're meant to be refreshing. They're the kind of brews you drink in the warmer months. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with this beer. I don't think it's anything extraordinary. I think it's, you know, it's decently priced. You can get a six-pack of this, I think, under probably $7.99 is what I paid for it. I can't quite recall. But, I mean, it's decently priced. I would liken this to, because what happens sometimes these breweries will do a variation on one of their existing flagship beers, and I liken this a bit to their export ale, the Shipyard Export Ale. It's got some similar characteristics to it. But it's definitely got butter. I mean, I've got to say, you know, you're going to notice sort of a buttered toasts, kind of buttered popcorn. I mean, that's really what I'm getting a lot of, with a smooth and clean enough malt forwardness and a light hop bitterness at the end. It's really just a decent beer. You know, nothing extraordinary, but you know, I mean, if you're looking to save a buck or two, looking to try something a little different, and you happen to be able to get to a Hannaford grocery store, it might be worth picking up just to bring a six-pack home to enjoy. So, Anyway, that's it. So thanks for stopping by. This has been the Shipyard Brewing Waterfront Brewing Blonde Ale. And thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.